Always, always, always. If you truly want to score high, you have to make sure that you have adventures constantly running, adventures over and over and over. So you have three ways to earn points: battle points through PvP, active points through simply logging in, using energy from the refillable energy tank, and collector points, where you can see it makes up pretty much 90% of my points, 2 million I have. How do you get them? Like I said, you do adventures. Now, if you're newer to the game, you may not have access to the 6 and 7 slot here, but if you've been playing for a while, then you will be able to get the 4th and 5th slot here. So what you want to do is, if you're able to log into the game over and over and over, then you constantly want to have the 1 hour adventures, because each 1 hour adventure gives you 5,000 points. If you have 5 running, that's 25,000. 6, that's 30,000. And if you just keep doing it over and over, that'll equal to 200,000 points if you're able to log in that many times. So, just do 10 sets of 1 hour adventures. That's pretty much just going to be 200,000 points. And when you're sleeping, so let's say when you're sleeping, typically, we sleep 7 to 8 hours. So put the 7 hour adventures. And then when you're awake, just put the 1 hours over and over and over. But maybe, if you're busy or you have school or something like that, then put the 3 and 7 hour adventures accordingly. So if you only have 5 slots available, what you can do is just have 4 1 hour adventures right here in the top slots, and then have the 23-hour adventure. But if you have the 6 to 7 slot available, what you can do is have the 5 slots for 1 hours, have this 6 slot right here for the 7 hour adventure from the Happy Weekend, and then 7 slot for 23 hour, since these are the most expensive right here. So once again, battle points. Battle points, you get them from PvP. Now, if you rarely play PvP, you're pretty much only going to be raking in like 20,000 points a week, because that's like how long this PvP seasons last. Guild season lasts. So if you're not playing PvP a lot, then you're really not going to be getting any battle points. And once again, active points are from using the refillable energy from top middle right there. As you can see, my energy tank. It's not from using the 2580. You can use it, although it's not recommended. Like, the best way to get active points is through clearing the bonus battles, and through clearing the bonus battles from like the Brawl event for getting the Zenkai souls. So where are you getting your most points from? You're getting it from adventures. If you do not have adventures running, do not expect to be getting over 2 million guild points every guild season, because it's not gonna happen. You need to be having adventures running over and over and over. Not only is it gonna help with you getting guild points, but it's also gonna help with the missions, the Z missions and event missions, of simply embarking on adventures over and over, 500 times, 800 times, 1,000 times. So it's gonna be good for that as well. Yes, sometimes it does get tedious. Oh, I have to log in again. But it's better now, the fact of how much faster the loading screen is. So it doesn't even feel as bad as it used to be. And with the collector points, with those being your main source of income for points, if you do it correctly, if you set the 1 hour adventures over and over, and when you're awake, and then you set the 7 hour adventures when you sleep, you're going to be raking in over 200,000 guild points a day. 200,000 guild points a day. If you play PvP, like me, I have 35,000 guild points in a week. So maybe if you play 50 matches, that's what you're going to be expecting, 35,000 battle points. Now, if there's a raid or something like that, then obviously, there's going to be more points. Now, this week is pretty dry. It was pretty dry because there was no new content. Typically, if there was new content, you'd be getting like 300,000 points if you played through it when it was all released and stuff like that. But no new events this week. So, always just a summary of what we just talked about. If you don't play PvP, or if you rarely play PvP, you're going to be ranking in less than 30,000 points a week, or you're just going to be getting nothing at all. Now, for the active points, once again, you either get it from using the refillable energy, or you get it from doing the bonus battles, because I think if you use maybe around 100 energy, you get like 50,000 active points or something like that. And then adventures are what you want to have running. Even if you don't play PvP at all, or if you literally have like zero energy, you'll still be able to get 200,000 with just adventures alone. Like every day you'll be able to get over 200,000 guild points if you just have adventures running over and over. So prioritize adventures over PvP and events if you're trying to focus on guild points, if you're trying to meet a guild requirement or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Always have adventures running.